Hello students, today we will discuss our method of remuneration. Any organization or any company need labor force to perform the various operations. We have to pay remuneration to the workers. It's called wages. Any organization need three type of workers: skilled, semi-skilled, and unskilled. For cost accounting point of view, labor remuneration should be cost effective. In other words, the benefits derived must be more than the cost involved. Labor cost per unit of production or services must be minimum in order to take competitive advantage in the market. This is possible in three ways. First, increasing production. Cost remaining same. Second, reduced cost. Production remaining same. Third is increase production and reduce cost at the same time. The efficiency and effectiveness of labor force depends mainly on the remuneration payable. Remuneration include both direct and indirect payment. How remuneration has to be paid is very complex question faced by the management. There are several methods of labor remuneration. Management has to select that method which suit the organization functions. Characteristic of sound remuneration system. There are some characteristics of sound remuneration system. First, simple and easy. It should be simple and easy to understand. Second, adequate monetary benefit. To employee. It should be provide adequate monetary benefit to employee for their reasonable satisfaction. Okay, then third is fair for both employees and management. It should be fair to both employees and management. According to the demand of the work involved. Wages rate should be according to demand of the work involved. Next, it should be flexible to accommodate changes. When changes made, it should be accommodate. Next is, it should be avoid labor turnover due to impulsive causes. It should not unjustifiably discriminate between employees. It should provide for better wages for better performance, higher remuneration at higher efficiency level, and it should be cost effective. It should commensurate with the ability and objectives of the organization. In any organization or industry, the efficiency of workers depends on the remuneration paid to the employees. By giving proper remuneration, efficient and skilled worker can be attracted towards the industry, and they can also prevented from leaving the same. Thus, possible loss due to labor turnover can be avoided. Secondly, when proper remuneration is paid, workers remain satisfied. They work wholeheartedly. There are less strikes, maximum use of material and machine is made, and productivity increases. Therefore, system of remuneration to the workers should be such that every worker get a proper remuneration, and proper difference is maintained between the remuneration paid to better and fast workers and that paid to the slow and ordinary worker. Various methods of remuneration to the workers are described in this chapter. Method of remuneration can be broadly classified into two types. First is time rate wages. And the second is piece rate wages. First, we will take time rate wages system. Wages of workers are based on time or production. When wages are decided to time rate basis, the quantity of goods produced by the workers is not considered, but he is paid wages on the basis of time spent by him in the factory or organization. Time rate of wages can be determined per hour, per week, or per month. This system of wages is prevalent in most of the industries. The system is suitable in the following situations. And the situations are where production of proper standard and good quality is essential for efficiency, like manufacturing of watches, tailoring of good quality, tools making, wearing clothes, etc. And where the work or production by the worker cannot be measured or weighted accurately, like salary of watchman, manager of factory. Okay. Advantage of time rate wages. This method is very simple, and the wages of individual workers in the can be calculated easily, taking less time and labor by the following formula, and the formula is wages equal to hours worked and rate per hour. Hours worked multiplied by rate per hour. As the worker is not in a hurry to finish the work, he gives more attention to quality of the good produced and improves it. Under this system, the worker is sure to get the fixed remuneration, so he is feel security in the job. Here is some disadvantage of time rate wages system. Under this system, the workers do not have any incentive for increasing the production. Therefore, inefficient workers do not try to improve themselves, and the workers tend to go slow in the work and do not like to let the producer benefited by their skill. As the wages of the worker are not related with the productive work, he does not care much about the use of time. So there is much idle time found in this system. To control this idle time, much supervision expenses are incurred, which increase the per unit production cost. Okay, we will discuss piece rate wages system in the next lecture.